So now you've gone through this whole cycle. You've been love bombed. You've been demeaned. You are trauma bonded. And now you've been abused and abandoned. And you've been spit out. You've been put into the grinder of the tornado. When you look at like the Weather Channel and you see the tornado, and you see that man in that superimposed video, and he's standing in the middle of the tornado, and it's quite nice in there. It's quiet. And all of this stuff is swirling around him. This is your life with the narc. You're quietly living your life, you think. And the narc is swirling around you like a tornado until it explodes. And so now here you are standing in the aftermath. Because you didn't know that the narc was waging a war against you and your family and your friends. When you are in the grips of the narc, your world is going to become very small. They're going to shrink your world down because they're going to manipulate your family, your friends, your coworkers, the neighbor. But guess what? You can recover from this. If I can recover from this, you can recover from it too. Because this, you have to really have the fortitude to move forward. You have to be kind of scrappy though. And you have to be able to fight on all fronts. So after you've gone through this whole process and then you've been chewed up and spit out by the narc, you have to do triage on yourself and figure out where is the bleed. Okay? Where is the most egregious injury? Mental, physical, spiritual, financial, and legal. You're going to stop the bleed first. But what happens is, oftentimes, we stop the bleed and then we don't attend to the other wounds. And we're still kind of bleeding out into the water, and that's when the narcs come circling around again because we haven't experienced a full recovery. We've only stopped the bleed. We stopped the broken heart, right? But we didn't fix the financial, the spiritual, okay? The psychological wounds. Or we fixed the financial piece, but we didn't fix the spiritual, emotional, okay? And psychological wounds. And so we're still bleeding and we're walking through life on a crutch, on a cast with a limp. We're hopping through life. And then we're back out on the street because guess what? When they took you to the hospital and determined you had a broken leg and they put a cast on your leg and gave you a crutch and put you back out on the street, they did not address your financial, your spiritual, your psychological, and your emotional wounds. So you're walking around out here on the street and you are bait. You're not attracting the narc. They've been waiting you to come to bleed in the water so they can find you. So when people tell you, oh, you're attracting this person, that's actually, you should be offended by that. Okay? That's blaming the victim. You're the victim bleeding in the water and they're telling you, you attracted the shark. How dare you bleed in the water? It's all your fault.